Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an awesome life. I've done, maybe 2,000 videos, something like that. I'm thinking, how many more videos can we do? And it just doesn't seem to end. I continually get new things to talk about or different angles to look at. I know why you're here. Because something I say resonates with you, that you know it's true, that you are powerful beyond your human imagination, that you have no limits, that all probabilities exist, and that they are available for you, not somebody special that's different than you, that we are all one thing, but that it doesn't seem like that. The material world can be very confusing, because the dense results and reactions and things that we see are on a lower frequency. The challenge for us as humans is that we're not physically seeing all the higher frequencies, because those are of the unseen world, because anything material is resonating on a lower frequency. When it goes to a higher frequency, it's actually light. And light is flowing through everything. Just so you know, that our DNA actually has light in it. It has been shown that our whole body is firing off light. We are, in essence, light beings. And everything else has light through it. If you want to find direction, in my opinion, ask yourself if what you're hearing is of the most positive nature. So I don't watch other people's stuff in general. On YouTube, I'm so busy just meditating, connecting to what I'm getting that I know feels right and that there are messages I'm supposed to give. I'm creating your online courses so that I can help people get some structure in what they're doing so that they can, get that guidance that they're not finding within themselves. Help them down that road. They still have to implement it. I'm focusing on all these things, but every once in a while I'll get on YouTube to look at some. Maybe I love the older lessons. Like Dolores Cannon, who has now passed away. That's not older, but Dolores Cannon and some of the, the Master Key System, and is it Joseph Murphy? And then I found one last night that somebody I've never heard of, but it's really, really old stuff, and it's amazing how advanced these things are. And we think this is new. Somebody called my stuff New Age stuff. I'm like, if only I really had that kind of insight. These are messages that we've been given since the beginning of time through the Bible, Christ. All of these messengers and prophets have shared this higher frequency message in various forms constantly. I'm sharing this with you because I saw something. It was another person that they refer to themselves as a spiritual teacher. I don't even like to use those terms. I only use terms that other people call me, but that is not how I think of myself. I think that puts somebody in a position that's higher than somebody else in our viewpoint. And I don't believe any of us are higher than one another, because there's nothing I'm doing that you don't have access to. You're just choosing not to access it, and that you're going through some kind of experience right now that's blocking you from the same information that I have. All of us do. I would like to just say, be cautious of people out there that are using terms about themselves that sound like they're more elevated than you are, or more advanced. They're not. No one is. We are all one energy. How can we be? We're just resonating on different frequencies. That's it. We're making choices along the way. We have individual expression of the one energy that we are. You and I are one thing. It's like, this finger bending and this staying straight. It's still the same hand. That's all it is. Be careful of what you hear out there. I heard somebody say something negative. They were referring to themselves as famous. I heard that the person used that word about themselves numerous times, and just making statements that were pure ego, and the insecurities and blocks were so blatant, and they're not hearing it themselves. We all have them. We all have them. Herein lies the challenge, to recognize them and not allow them to dictate. And when you are on YouTube talking to millions of people, it is imperative to choose your message wisely. And when somebody is dictating anything negative, shut her down. Aliens are evil, these, conspiracy theories. We know what's going on out there. And most of it, we don't know. If anybody has the answer, raise your hand. We'll line up around the block to hear what you have to say. Everything's just an opinion. You got to choose your reality. You get to choose that opinion. When you listen to somebody who's dictating something that puts themselves in a position of authority, then you are discounting your power, and you are putting them in a position to name the truth. And if that truth has any negativity in it at all, then you are now believing that, and so it shall be for you. Is that what you want? Is there anybody out there you look up to that you believe has more answers than you? They don't. Not even Eckhart Tolle. He's just open to the same answers that you have. He's just open. He's put the ego, the thoughts, the insecurities are, boom, gone. He's now connecting to that. He just cleared out the clutter, and you can do the same thing. Watch what you're exposing yourself to. The experts in anything, unless it's a computer program or something, math or something you're learning. When it comes to your life and decisions, when it comes to what you believe and think and feel, surround yourself with positive people. And somebody said that I look at the world with rose-colored glasses, and I was thinking, that is my world. It is just as real as the world that somebody else lives in that they think is horrible. That's their reality. I'm not discounting what's going on out there. I'm choosing the higher frequency. I got a little kitty in my lap, sorry. I've been gone for a few days, and he just needs a lot of attention. Just love. Send love. You don't have to have the answers. Listen to love. Create it. Shift your thinking into higher frequencies of love and light and joy. Wish that for others. Shut down negative energies. Shut down somebody who's talking from an ego. Why? It serves no good purpose for you. Every split second that you focus on something changes that reality, changes everything. Just observing something. So if you think that certain shows that you watch or YouTube channels that you watch don't have an effect, think again. There's no exclusion to anything, any thought, any observation, any focus, any belief. There's no exclusion in anything. Nothing is hidden. So be very careful of who you align yourself with, what you're watching, what you believe, what's coming out of somebody else's mouth. If it is not one of openness, of acceptance, of love and joy, then know that there's an ego speaking, and you need to really pay attention to that and make your own decision as to whether or not that message is a positive one for you. We all are evolving. We all get to choose what we believe and what we listen to and expose ourselves to. But it's time. Here we go, the lawn equipment. It's time for us to choose the higher frequency. It's time for us to change the planet's frequency. It's time for us to feel joy every day. You can. Every split second is a choice. So choose your teachers wisely. Choose your information that you expose yourself to wisely. All of it counts. Even if you don't believe it, observation of it fuels it. Observation of anything gives it focus, even if you don't believe it. It's so important for us to keep our energy clean and to create positive energy. So important for you to protect that energy. And you'll find out that you're going to align higher and higher and higher and higher with all the probabilities of joy and abundance, happiness. And if you are contributing to that frequency in a negative way yourself, then you are bringing your frequency down to align with the things you don't want. And that's why some of you are experiencing things of not changing. You're looking to the higher frequency of which you are not aligning to. And you're still watching the crap, believing this conspiracies, thinking that the world is a rotten place. It's not. It's a place of experiences. It's not a rotten place. It is full of beautiful light beings, just choosing some experiences that most of us don't want to experience anymore. And you don't have to. You get to choose. So watch your energy. Watch what you're exposing yourself to. Listen to what others say. Align with positive messages. Put the rose-colored glasses on if you need to. If that's how you see the world, that's how the world will be for you. That is a positive thing. That's a good thing. Not shutting out. I'm not telling you to shut out the issues. Lend your hand to those in need. Love and help those who are suffering, who want to change that suffering. Some people don't want to change the suffering. They want to experience it. For those who are ready to go to that higher frequency, be there for them. Yes, absolutely. Don't put the rose-colored glasses on and then put the blinders on. See them as beautiful. See them as light beings seeking joy, just like everybody is. And be there for them. See them as beautiful, not as something ugly. You are a beautiful, perfect light being, so loved, so loved. You may not know that now. You may not know it in your entire lifetime. You may never really, truly comprehend what that means. But when you transition, it will be so incredible that the word love doesn't come close to describing what you are and what you will feel and know. It always was available to you here. And you can open yourself and receive that. Open up to that and receive it and give it. Because whatever you give, you shall receive. Give love, give light. Give thoughts of positive wishes. Give actions that are positive and loving. Let's just do our best. You are whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Namaste. And I would give my little namaste gesture, but I have a kitty cat here that I'm cuddling. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.